This is Dr. Vernon Williams at the Wellness Aesthetic Medical Center in San Antonio, Texas. Today we're going to talk about how to look, feel, and function younger without stress. You know, I've always said, before you can know where you're going, you have to know where you are. Okay? So you got to start off with testing to see where you are. Testing such as physio-age analysis to see how old your organs are, your heart, your lungs, your kidneys, your brain. That way you can at least know what is your weakest points and work on fixing those. Next, you have to do micronutrient testing. For those we use SpectraCell and we use Genova to tell us what's happening with our minerals and our vitamins and our enzymes, because those are the tools for the body. So we need to know whether we're low in those things or whether they're adequate or too much. That way we can correct those. Next, we have to look at environmental allergies, food sensitivities, because if you have allergies, you cannot be healthy. And if you have food sensitivities, you can be gaining weight because of that. Or your food may not be, the stuff you put in your mouth, you may not absorb it into your body the way it is, because you could have leaky gut. You can also have celiac disease, or you may have gluten sensitivity. Those can affect how you digest things into your body and whether you have autoimmune diseases. Next, we got to look at your hormones and your neurotransmitters. You know, you got to know if your hormones are optimal or not. If they're not optimal, you got to make them optimal. If your neurotransmitters are off, the information your brain gets may be faulty and may lead to depression or anxiety. It may lead to things like OCD, may lead to things like where you become addicted to things. It could also lead to anxiety. So all these things can happen just because your neurotransmitters are off. Your cognitive function could be problem with that. And finally, you need to do genetic testing. Genetic testing helps us find out what's going on with our genes, whether or not we're prone to X, Y, and Z. And once you know that, that will help you. Right? So you need to do the tests. Of course, we also need to do the basic tests like chemistries and that you get from your regular doctors. Right? So those are the testing that you need to get done, your neurotransmitter testing also. Right? So once you've done the tests and you know where you are, now you know where your starting point is, we try to fix those. The next step is to optimize your internal organs, to optimize your brain, your heart, your lungs, your kidneys. How do you optimize those? Well, one, low glycemic diets, eating, exercise, adequate rest can all help with those things. We talked about hormones, optimize your hormones, because if you optimize your hormones, your growth hormone in particular, your testosterone, estrogen, progesterone, your thyroid, your organs will now function better and be able to do the upkeep of themselves and work better. Then, of course, we like ultraviolet light radiation, UVL, to put that into your veins, and that helps rejuvenate your cells. It cleans your arteries by optimizing your red cells and your white cells and your platelets, so that your cells, your highway system, which is what your arteries are, your highway system can be clean and the traffic can flow like down the road without any roadblocks. It helps clean it up. It gives your cells energy, so your cells can carry more oxygen, more minerals, more vitamins, can carry to where it's needed, so that your brain can get more nutrition, so that your heart can function better, your liver, your kidney, your muscles, because your arteries can now get the raw materials to the areas where it couldn't, because it's not cluttered with plaques and stuff like that. So with IV nutrition, And also with the ultraviolet light radiation, you can clean up your insides. We can also give you high dose minerals and vitamins. We can also give you ozone to give your body more oxygen. We can do hydrogen peroxide to kill any pathogens that's in your system. We can also do lipid exchange with glutathione and phosphatidylcholine to help detox your body from inside and also help with your brain function, your skin. We can also give you do chelation to clean your arteries of plaques and get rid of heavy metals in your body. So these are all things we can do to improve your organs on the inside. Once we have done that, then we have to look at how do we clean the skin, how do we optimize your hair, remove the hair from the areas where we want it removed, add hair to the areas where we want it added, the muscles, the bone, because if you optimize your muscles, your bones, your hair, guess what? You will look better, you'll be more, your physique will be better, you'll have less fat. You know, if you have too much fat, we could do liposuction, we could do detox, and all those things make you look better from the outside. Of course, not to mention laser treatment for your face and your neck and your chest to remove all those age spots, all those dyschromias, all those little scars that you have, cleaned it up, do skin tight to get rid of the wrinkles. By optimizing hormones, you improve your collagen, so your skin is firmer. And when we do profractional, what we do is we help improve your collagen. So there are lots of ways we can help with your skin look better. And then finally, now that we have cleaned up your inside, your skin is looking great. What's the next thing everyone always says? Well, I want to be able to perform sexually. I need to make sure that I can perform. Well, then we can help you with that too. We can do the O shot for women. And what does that do? Number one, it helps with vaginal lubrication. Number two, it helps with vaginal pain. Number three, it helps with incontinence. And number four, it helps improve your orgasm. That's the O shot for women. For men, we can do the Priapus or the P shot, which actually rejuvenate the penis, makes it a little bit more functional, make it more vibrant. Or we can do the gains enhancement, which is a Priapus shot with fillers, whether it be Juvederm or Restylane or Radius, or fat. We can make it a little bit bigger, size-wise, and of course we can give you some exercise to do to help increase the length of the penis also. And we can also put you on intracavitary pharmacotherapy that also helps with that. So there's lots of things we can do to help with your actual performance here. Of course, when we optimize your hormones, then you will have the desire to get to the next step, and now we improve the desire, and now we improve the performance on that side. So we can help you that. Of course, when we give you improve your nitric oxide, that also increases blood flow to your genital area so that things work better down there. Also, when we optimize your brain is more in tune. When we optimize your neurotransmitters, your mind is thinking appropriately and not being depressed, not wondering where it should be, instead of being focused on what you need. So we can do all those things to help you optimize your body. For more information, just contact the One Static Medical Center in San Antonio, Texas. And I can tell you this much. If you go to our website, there's tons of information on all these things that can help you become better. Thank you all very much. This is Dr. Vernon Williams at the One Step Medical Center in San Antonio, Texas.